My name is Aileen Rizo, and I'm a math consultant at Fresno County Office of Education. My job consists mainly of two parts: presenting professional development to teachers and one-to-one math coaching, where I meet with teachers for planning, observe delivery of lessons, and debrief with teachers. This year, I began by serving on a committee for the California Department of Education. I was selected to be a math reviewer of the supplemental materials submitted by publishers. I'm continuing my work with a group of teachers in a district as well. This is my third year working with these teachers as a math coach. Last year, I designed a professional development called Engineering with Legos. I continue to offer the PD this year and was invited to present at both the North and South California math conferences. However, my greatest area of professional development this year has been working with 400 5th and 6th grade teachers from a very large district and taking them through a 6-day series of PD that is focusing on preparing them in content and pedagogy for the new Common Core state standards. And to further my own learning, I am completing a second master's this spring in secondary mathematics education. In July of 2012, I was sharing a lunch with some of my colleagues when one of them, who had just signed his first contract, mentioned that he was placed on salary step 9. There are 10 salary steps for a consultant at the Fresno County office, with one advancement of a step for each year you've been there. When I was hired at the county office, I was placed on step 1. The Equal Pay Act of 1963, signed by President Kennedy, states that two people in the same establishment who do the same work must be given equal pay, with exceptions such as seniority, experience, or education. None of these exceptions have any merit. So I made an appointment to speak to the Human Resources Administrator. I let her know the issue of the discrepancy in pay. I gave her a formal written statement of my discriminatory complaint. I then went to my supervisors. The first supervisor I went to completely admitted to seeing the discrepancy in pay. I asked her how I could contest the answer from HR. She said she did not know, but that she would advocate for me and speak to her superior. But the next week, she asked to speak to me. She said she was sorry, but that she could do nothing. She said she was reprimanded for the conversation she had with me, and that she was no longer able to speak to me about the issue again. When I went to my second supervisor, I told him of the issue as well. He too agreed that I had been started at a much lower than expected pay. But when I informed him of what had happened to the previous supervisor, he said that he could do nothing. When we see injustice, we have two choices: to walk away or to confront it. I wanted to walk away, but when I came home and looked at my two daughters, I knew I couldn't. The battle we fight against discrimination is not just for ourselves. It is for those who come after us. The past victories for equality have made a difference, but we take steps backwards when we do nothing. When Rosa Parks sat on the bus that day, she was breaking rules. But those rules needed to be challenged because they allowed for discrimination. What is happening to me, I'm afraid, is happening to countless women and to countless minorities. I am a teacher. I know that knowledge is power. When you are informed of your rights and know that you are not alone in your commitment to stand against injustices like pay discrimination, then change can happen. This fight is bigger than me. It's for my two daughters. and for every woman, every minority, and every person who believes in the value of equality and wants to see that dream come true.